Josef Newgarden's path to the IZOD IndyCar Series is unique.
A fantastic debut in Formula Palmer Audi. The American driver is going to win here at Brands Hatch. Josef Newgarden is victorious.
At 17, the Tennessee native moved to Europe to make a name for himself.
We came here in hopes of winning all 3 races, and that was the plan, and so far it's been going very well.
Last year, he returned to the States and continued his success on the track.
Josef Newgarden has clinched the 2011 Firestone Indy Lights Championship.
But his rookie season in the IndyCar Series has been inconsistent.
Oh! Contact!
Ryan Briscoe and Josef Newgarden in the wall. Rookie mistake.
I've definitely experienced some moments where I had to say, look, I didn't quite know this. Now I do. Let's take the positives, let's take the lessons from it, and we'll apply it to the next race. And, we'll only get better, and we'll get there eventually.
For the next 36 hours, the 21-year-old looks to finish his rookie season strong in Fontana, California. It's Josef Newgarden on IndyCar 36.
We've got trouble on the track.
Oh, my.
Sebastian Bourdais and Josef Newgarden involved in a crash, and Newgarden has a very badly damaged race car.
That was, heavy hit.
Sonoma was a big hit. It was a big moment. I've never been injured inside of a car, never had something like that happen, so it was all new to me.
Josef Newgarden was lucky to leave Sonoma with just a broken finger. He had surgery 2 days later and missed the next race in Baltimore. 3 weeks after the crash, he's back in California for the season finale. But first, must get the medical clearance to drive.
How's your finger going?
It's pretty good. I think
So
it'll be
you
fine.
tested yesterday?
No, we tested Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah, so we tested all Wednesday, and it was fine.
Okay.
I thought I might have had an issue with it in the beginning, but throughout the day it only got better, so.
And this is a 500-mile race. You feel comfortable you're going to be able to go 500 miles without an issue?
I think so. We did enough longer runs on Wednesday to where
Okay.
we could test sort of the longevity of it. We did like 20, 30, 40 lap runs, and it seemed fine, so.
Okay, great.
I don't think there's going to be a big scar at all.
No, I think it's good.
Which is kind of disappointing in a way.
Yeah, you got to have a war story.
I kind of wanted a huge scar, like, check this out. It'd be a really good story.
Sound like you're ready to go?
Does that work for you?
Yep. Good luck to you. We'll clear you to drive.
Great.
Okay,
Thank
bye-bye.
you. Obviously, they're going to do what they think's best, but I was going to run this race no matter what. I was determined. I didn't want to be sitting for 5 months, missing the last race, and not being able to get one last shot at it.
Getting cleared was somewhat of a formality, since he was 5th quick in the IndyCar test 2 days ago.
I thought Wednesday went as good as it could have gone. That was a real big relief for me. It was a good test to see how my finger was and how it was going to hold up during the weekend.
Josef does physical therapy every 2 hours to stretch out his ligaments to try and get as much movement back in his finger as he can.
It's a little bit painful in the mornings, especially when you wake up. It really doesn't want to move well, but kind of as the day goes on, it sort of loosens up more and more as I do my exercises. I still have all my function in these 3 fingers and this thumb that I can basically just use these 4 fingers together and kind of leave this one out. And that's how I drive. I've got the same car control. I feel like I drive the car the same, and it doesn't really affect me. They made this really lightweight little carbon piece that slips over my finger. And I've got a bit of moleskin on it just to protect my finger so it doesn't cut into it. But so this slips on, and I can still move everything fine, and it just gives me a bit of protection and goes right under my glove, which works out pretty well.
Before long, it's time for the morning practice. And the biggest challenge for Josef this weekend is gripping the steering wheel. Josef is clear to drive, but now it's his car that has a problem. The team quickly realizes they have an issue.
Okay, the next time we can. The pit next time we can. Okay. Can you get off of it? Hit this lap, Joseph. Pit.
I was just going to say something. Feels like it's building speed.
Yeah, 10 forward 60. You coming in? We'll have a look.
They run just 1 lap before having a problem. They were already getting a 10-grid penalty for changing engines. Now they'll have to do it again.
If we put the motor back in that we just took out, can we say that we decided not to change? We'll get a penalty anyway.
It doesn't matter where we qualify. It doesn't. I mean, it does, but
we're taking a penalty either way. You're going to have a lot of pit stops, between 6 and 10 pit stops.
That's what I mean. As long as we have a good race car, that's all that matters.
It's kind of the classic case. It's a $5 part that cost us the session. Nothing that Honda or the team had done. It was a part failure that was from outside supplier.
So Josef will go to qualifying with virtually no practice, and his crew has just 3 hours to change engines. IndyCar 36 is brought to you by Firestone, the first name in Indy racing. Josef Newgarden began racing go-karts at age 13, even then eyeing his ultimate goal.
I really like racing a lot, and if I could make it somewhere someday, that's my dream. I would love, like, open wheel cars. That's my favorite, basically a racer. That's definitely my dream.
I think he was 9 or 10. He's like, Mom, I really want to do the go-karting. I'm like, no, Joseph, no. But it was such a dream that once he was 13 and Joey found the go-kart track that Mount Dismal had just opened up in Newcastle, you know, we went up there one weekend, and that was the beginning of everything.
Josef quickly moved up the racing ladder and went to Europe after high school to chase his dream.
At that time, you're sending kids off to UCLA or Harvard or community college, wherever they're going, and at that time, they're going to make their own decisions. So, you know, he was in a line of work that really required good decisions all the way through, so we had pretty good confidence he would do the right thing.
And all of a sudden, Newgarden is right there as well. He's now third. In fact, diving down towards Redgate. Fantastic. He's gone from 5th to 3rd and may even come out of the corner 2nd in one fell swoop. Superb bit of driving by the American.
Josef won 9 races in the British Formula Ford Championship at the age of 17 and moved to the GP3 series the next year, scoring a pole position and 5 top 10 finishes. He won the Firestone Indy Lights Championship last year, which propelled him into his ride with Sarah Fisher Hartman Racing.
I think everybody's proud of him, and I guarantee you can wreck him, but you can't run him off. He's going to come back for more.
It's 2 p.m., and the crew has worked through lunch to get the car ready for qualifying.
It's getting better.
Did they all race with their finger?
Yeah, I'm going to run with it, man. No pain, no gain.
We're kind of going into qualifying blind. It's kind of been, I think, the way our whole year's gone. There's just always something happening. This is pretty normal in my opinion. We always have something going on, and you know, this time it was a little bit of an engine problem.
Qualifying hasn't been the problem this year. Finishing races has been the trouble spot for the rookie.
Josef Newgarden has had some good qualifying runs this year, and the rookie right now is trying to close out his final qualifying session of 2012 with a bang. Whoa! Pole! Not yet. Got to finish. First lap, 216.118 miles an hour. Looks like he's got himself a pretty good race car for tomorrow night's season finale. Second lap. Oh, it slows down a bit. 215.720. It's going to move Josef from provisionally first to provisionally fourth.
Thanks for putting it back together. Switching that thing out.
Nice run, buddy. Yeah, good job driving.
I don't want a car that's going to be on pole. I want a car that's going to be comfortable and reliable and be consistent the entire race, and that's what the team wants. So that's what we're working on. We got to have a good race car that can last the whole race. And if we have that, then we can compete up front, and we can run up there all night.
You did a great job.
Don't worry about it. I started skating out and laughing. I went pretty hard in the out lap. Don't worry about it. This is stellar. I just had my mindset on going flat pretty much. That was a super very good for the guys. That was
They have their best qualifying effort of the season. With the penalty, Josef will start 14th tomorrow night. After qualifying, Josef checks in on his former Firestone Indy Lights crew and teammate Esteban Guerrieri, who is battling for the title this year.
all right. Good luck.
We should have had pole, to be honest with you. We went so conservative because we blew the engine like right on lap 1 in practice, so it was like, and the balance felt good because I did not.
You notice he's starting puberty?
Oh, there you go. All right.
Nice man. Next year,
You're doing that because of the camera. You are a jerk. You are such a jerk.
And as the sun sets on a Friday night in Southern California, no trip out west would be complete without a visit to In-N-Out Burger.
I'm getting all of this, by the way. I'd like this whole order I'm going to get. It's like 10 people. Pretty Americano right here. I feel like I would say that about everything. I'm like, hey, how was the bathroom? Pretty American, right?
Sushi, pretty good, huh?
Yeah, very American, right?
So the American driver takes care of his crew after another long day on the road.
Thanks, Joseph. Thanks, Dad. You know what?
Oh,
thank you, buddy.
That's a lovely hat.
Thanks.
The last race of the year is now less than 21 hours away. It's the start of the final race day of the year, the first full season for both Josef Newgarden and Sarah Fisher Hartman Racing.
We have a very special culture. It's family-based. That's how it started in 2008. And having 22 employees, it's tough to maintain that sometimes. But I think at the end of the day, we can still sort of encompass that family brand, that culture that we've always known.
The team would love to finish this season off with a win, just like they did in 2011.
Here they come, the drive to the line, it's going to be it, Carpenter! Carpenter gives Sarah Fisher Racing its first ever win.
Sarah owns the race team with Wink Hartman, but shares a family with husband Andy. Their daughter Zoe turns 1 this weekend in California.
You gonna take her in and show her the car? I'm really lucky that I can travel my daughter to some of the races with us.
What are all the guys doing, huh? All your uncles, are they working on the car?
When you have a bad day and you have a season like we've had, it really is very special as a parent to go back to the motorhome or the hotel room, you know, and give your daughter a hug and know that big picture, everything is going to be okay.
Are you gonna blow me kisses? Mwah. You gonna blow him kisses? Say hi. Mwah. Good job.
Sarah has made the transition from racer to owner and has become a mentor to her new driver.
Joseph is growing up in the cameras, much like I did when I was 19 and started racing. So I feel very familiar to some of the situations that he's been in.
Sarah's been a big help to me. She's been, a good friend. She's almost like an older sister, I would think. That's the kind of bond that I think we share.
100-degree temperatures welcome fans as pre-race continues, leading up to the first IndyCar race at Fontana in 7 years.
A lot of fans want to know about that left hand. How are you feeling?
I'm good. Left hand's fine. I think it's going to take a little while, like I was saying, to get my full movement back, but really it's not hurting me inside the car. I don't feel any pain with all the adrenaline, and the only real thing is I can't bend it so much, so I don't really have to use it. I've got my 4 other fingers that work fine, and I don't think it's taking anything away from my driving, so it's not even an issue this weekend, I don't think.
He's from Hendersonville, Tennessee, riding the Sarah Fisher Hartman Racing on IndyCar 67. Welcome, Josef Newgarden.
Joseph's parents have been there from the start, from go-karts to IndyCars.
Great to have you back where you belong, you know it? Welcome back.
The winner is not the one with the fastest car. The winner is the one that refuses to give up.
I like that. I like that one.
Father, for Joseph tonight, as I've just said, it's going to be a long race. Ask that you'll give him patience along with the team. I pray that also you'll protect him. And I know that finger will be there, so I pray you'll help him just to be able to not focus on that, focus on his racing. And lastly, give him a race of excellence. In Christ's name, amen. Godspeed, amen. Appreciate it.
The winner is not the guy with the best car, but the guy that refuses to give up.
Takes the pressure off me. Took a little pressure off me.
I love that.
I'm going to give her a hug for that one. I could probably go back to the truck then.
Dude, you done your job.
Doesn't matter how good the car is.
Doesn't matter how good the car is.
No,
just don't give up.
Yes, don't screw it up. Don't let your mother down.
Tonight's focus will be on Will Power and Ryan Hunter-Reay, 2 drivers battling for the IZOD IndyCar Series Championship.
As a young driver, I think you want to achieve that success as soon as you can. I want to win races. I want to win championships. I want to be around for a long time.
You good? Feeling good? Kick some ass. See you at the end.
Drivers, start your engines.
You paired up. You ready for a good long night here? Have a good day.
All right, the field off of corner number 4.
Great.
And the final race of the 2012 Eyes on IndyCar Series gets the green flag for underway for 500 miles.
Good job, buddy. Let's just settle in here and do some laps.
Yeah, copy that. I'm just trying to maintain the engine here. Signature doesn't feel too heavily.
Yeah, 10-4. Take care of those tires.
This is the battle for 7th position. On the bottom of the racetrack in the solid blue car is Josef Newgarden, and on the high side of the track is Catherine Legg.
Outside. Still up there, still outside.
Josef Newgarden has been very, very fast since the track opened for practice.
And obviously Josef Newgarden is back after missing the race at Baltimore. He suffered a broken left index finger in that scary crash at Sonoma. Surgery late August, a bone graft, a plate, 7 screws. But he said it's not impacting him here. It feels fine. The only thing is he's had to switch which finger he uses for the paddle shifter.
Bear pillow squeezing up there.
Got a run on you. Looking outside. Clear by 4.
17 laps into the race, and Josef is flying, moving up to 8th place.
Got a car right from high line. Got to run. Looking outside. You're clear by 10.
He's one of the last cars to pit and leads his first career lap before stopping on lap 40.
Hit this lap, Josef. 10-10. Reset your tools on the way in. Some good in lap here. Hustle in, but watch your pit speed. Okay, 4, 3, 2. Here we are. Hold the brake. Reset your fuel. Nice and easy here. Made a good run there at the end of that descent. Go. Clear out. Watch your speed. Good job, buddy.
The 21-year-old rookie re-enters the fight in 12th. But there's a long way to go. Over 200 laps and 400 miles until the checkered flag. IndyCar 36 was brought to you by Firestone, the first name in Indy racing.
Sarah Fisher Hartman racing as Newgarden goes back into the race.
Through the first 40 laps, Josef Newgarden and his team are right where they want to be, fast and near the front. He's running 12th until suddenly there's a problem.
Hard side.
Problem for Josef Newgarden.
What did we lose there? We have it. Make it back to pit lane.
Got no RPM. Just trying to get the thing to roll, but it's dead.
10-4. Try to roll as far as you can here. Pop the clutch. Pop the clutch.
I do think he's going to get back to pit lane. Be very surprised if he doesn't.
Josef Newgarden, we saw him have a pit stop a couple of laps ago, and now the car is in the pits and apparently dead stick.
You know what one does it? It looked like the injector box is about communication. 15 laps in Indy. Yep.
The injector box, is that a Honda box?
Yep. Nope, one that Honda has made.
Just disappointing. I think everybody here at SFHR was looking forward to a really good run here. We had a super fast car, so now we just have to ride the race out and see what happens.
Josef finally returns to the track as the attention turns to the championship leaders.
Oh no! Willpower spun!
Power's in the wall!
Oh, unbelievable.
Yellow, Josef. Power, I think.
With the yellow flag out, Josef and his crew stay positive, even though they are 8 laps down.
Good job, buddy. We're just going to have to deal with the car Gravel here. Not sure why it's us every time, but it is. So we know we have a good car. We're going to stay into trouble. We're going to stay out here and see if we can get a lap back and just keep doing that all night.
Yep, 10-4.
You don't want to hear P25, 8 laps down. Just keep working back here.
We can get that back.
Yeah, easy. Might have to use those 9 fingers of fury to work some magic.
Probably have to break out the 10th finger for this one.
Whatever it takes.
As the sun sets on the IndyCar season, Josef and the team battle till the end, moving up 9 spots.
but only one more lap to go as the white flag comes out. Great battle up front.
Oh, no!
Sato
I'm
is
sorry.
in the wall, and the race will end under caution.
Checkered flag. Ed Carpenter wins the season finale again, while Ryan Hunter-Ray wins the championship. It's an all-American night in California.
Good job, buddy. Not the way we went in the season, but let's put it behind us and move forward next year.
As a team, we weren't able to run with them, try and do something a little bit more, but we gave it a try, right?
7.4, exactly.
Josef brings the car home in one piece, but finishes a disappointing 16th.
Good job, buddy. Sorry. Car was fast.
There's only so much you could really do that when we were down. I mean, because I didn't want to mess anyone else's race up, but I think we were stronger earlier than later. Yeah. Did Ed win? Yeah. Ed won the race. Yeah. Strong all race. That's kind of awesome. Pretty cool. Hunter Ray on the team. I know. That's like double America right there. Sorry.
What are you sorry?
It's just this year, I swear, I don't know what we did. We just can't get any sort of luck or any sort of breaks. Like, it's just always something. It hurts. Huh? I'll ice it.
You did good.
Dude, I don't know what we got to do to catch a break. I didn't think it was going to hurt at all, but it hurt pretty bad out there. It's just every time I kept hitting a bump, it kept slamming into it, and I was like, okay, I got some rubs. What we got to freaking do, man?
I don't know, well, that's the way the shit falls sometimes. You just take it as it comes, right?
It falls. Been falling like that for like 16 races, man.
All I can tell you is next year, watch out for Josef Newgarden. That's all I can tell you. Next year, you come back, you're ready to go.
I'm proud of you, man. You did amazing. I finished it for you. You did it. He said finish it for his anniversary. You did a great job, dude.
Best job of driving all year.
Oh, well, thanks, man.
No, I'm dead serious.
What do we got to do? Do you have anything to change luck? Can we do anything?
I'm going to let you keep driving.
Okay.
So the season is over, and he's no longer a rookie. Josef, his parents, and team can now look forward to bigger and better things next year.